Hi guys, my name is Albert Nam from Download Silo. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening, everybody. So I'm glad that today we have actually three guests to join me in this webinar or Facebook Live for BrainCert, LMS system. So before we actually start, let me briefly introduce our guests. So first, I would like to introduce, the guy actually. The video below me, Mr. Yasin. Yasin, how are you?
Hey Albert, I'm doing great. How you doing?
Okay, good. So Yasin is actually the founder and CEO of this BrainCert. And on my left-hand side here, cannot see my hand here, is Rini. Rini Sanya is from this Tamil Nadu of India. So she's doing inside sales in the company. And at the bottom right is actually Abdul Khalid. Abdul Khalid, how are you? Oh, we can't hear you. I think your audio has some issue.
Oh, hi, Albert.
Okay, good.
Sorry.
So Abdul is actually also an inside sale for the company, and today's session is actually going to be very interesting. And before I start, I would like to do some housekeeping as usual. So look at the live chat. I see Sujit Biswas, Chaitanya, Hisem Suja, Pradeep Indika, Derek Gross, and one guy I do not know whose name is that, and Ankit Disit. So guys, you know the rules. I will just project the what you call this permission. Click this link with .video slash live slash Facebook. So if you guys are actually from Facebook group, you have to click this link so that we can give permission for this wave video to show your profile, photo, and also name while commenting. This to help us and also help the guests to know who you are, and actually look at your face, so we can have a more intimate engagement and also question and answer. So without further ado, let me check who are the people are here. Okay, there are a few more people. Latif Mia, Akoji, Jin Delicano, Sumon, Kabil, and Joginda Singh. Not Joginda Sama, sorry. So welcome to this session. And I would like to start now because I think we don't have to waste too much time. Let me do some, take off the caption first. So Yasin, before we actually go into the demo or maybe the review or tutorial part of this BrainCert, I would like
Sure.
to ask you some question, which actually, to warm up the stage and also to let the audience know who is actually behind BrainCert and your company. So I know that you are the CEO and also a founder of BrainCert. So I would like to
Right.
know where are you based and where is your team based? Are they distributed team or are they based in certain country?
Yeah. So first of all, Albert, yeah, thanks for the opportunity and putting us live here. So I'm basically from Herndon, Virginia. It's very close to Washington D.C. And our team is a global team, and we are primarily based in India. Most of our engineering development team, they are based from our India office. And we are also in the process of starting one in Qatar. The work is in progress. So as a global team, we are with contractors and employees. We are like 20 employees so far. So we are small, but we are strong.
Okay, that's good. So, can you tell me why you actually started this BrainCert, and how long ago you started this BrainCert?
Yeah. Thanks, Albert. So we Brazer were actually in the market since 2 decades back. I don't know, a lot of people in the certification area, like people practicing Cisco, Microsoft certification, they know BrainCert because it was there like since 2001. It was primarily a free web tool, like people come and practice their certification exams. And for a decade, we ran it as a freebie, just come and come more like community building type of thing. And then late 2009 or 8, we closed it down and we wanted to go into a full blown development. It took us like 3-4 years to develop because the core product is very complex and strong, because it has like so many tools like courses, assessments, virtual classroom, and so on. And we relaunched it in 2013 as a full-blown e-learning platform. and we were in beta for like a couple of years, and then people started recognizing all the tools and features that BrainCert comes with, and then it took off.
Mhm. Okay, that's nice. So may I say that you actually have what they call the company for 9 years or something like that?
Yeah. Since 2013, BrainCert has been live as an all-in-one platform.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, it's like over
Okay.
9 years.
So since you are actually an established company for 9 years, I'm sure you have a MRR customer, with you, and also enterprise or maybe small business people.
Yeah,
So
right.
why do you want to do a LTD? Because LTD normally is for startup.
Absolutely, that's a great question. And a lot of people keep asking us the same thing. So if you looked at BrainCert like maybe a year or 2 years back, we had like so many products. We had like an e-learning platform tailored for like individual instructors, coaches, and then we have another product called Enterprise LMS that we targeted towards like small business to mid-size and enterprises. And then we have like APA for virtual classroom. We have another product called meeting rooms. Over the startup is all about experience. Over the last several years, uh, we found out that all our products are compete against each other because they have like same underlying core features. So it's kind of like confusing for people. Hey, should I go for the e-learning platform? Should I buy the enterprise LMS product? Why do you have a meeting room? Why do you have a virtual classroom API? So then we realized, we had to unify everything into one platform. And then we went into a major effort to combine all the tools and platforms into one unified platform. And then it was, again, we launched it a year back, an all-in-one unified training platform. Um, so because we combine all the tools and offered everything in one place, we wanted to do the LTD just for the brand awareness. That's the main reason why we are doing this.
Mhm. Okay, that's good. So I think, guys, you have seen, heard what Yasin has said. Is actually not a small company. I mean, could be small, but then uh, they are established in the sense. They have been for 9 years. That kind of thing. So it's not a fly by night company for sure, and they have MRR customers. So we will actually would like to start now. And Yasin, can you just do your presentation? I will just project up.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining the session. It's my great pleasure to present brings a unified training platform. So I'm going to take like a few minutes to talk about what the platform is all about. So the Brain Set, basically, you can use it to deliver any high impact training that can accelerate your employee, partner, or customer growth. The platform itself is tailored for different use cases, right? You can see all the features here. You can replace like 10 plus products. Like you don't need like a conferencing platform. You can use a virtual classroom system. You can use our online assessment tool. You don't need like any third party assessment. I'm not talking about like the mini quiz that most competitors offer in the courses. I'm talking about like a full blown assessment platform that comes integrated, because testing is an integral part of any training, right? So it is paramount for recognizing skills that decay, and with little practical follow up or meaningful assessments, we noticed that about 90% of new skills are lost within a year, right? That's why the assessment needs to be done on a continuous basis. And that's where BrainCert assessment platform is a perfect choice, because you can use it to measure, analyze, and view results from the test takers very easily, right? So the platform is completely integrated within the solution. You can use it for certification exams, pre-hire testing, pre or post exams, proctored exams, right? And then we have our own flagship product, or virtual classroom platform. This was launched in 2014. We are early adopters to WebRTC based video conferencing, and with our whiteboards, all the tools that it comes with, like group screen sharing, annotation, Wolfram Alpha, equation editor. It's a solid product that comes integrated. We also have an online store for selling any physical products, like such as like binders, or hard copies of your course content or books, anything of the sort. Payment is integrated. You can launch an online academy, email marketing. So it is a very, very comprehensive product, right? Having said that, let me show the pricing just for. So we have two different flavors, right? One is for very small business. That's where we are targeting individual instructors, entrepreneurs, small teams, and startups. We provide unlimited everything, like unlimited active users, learners. The restriction is based on number of site admins that you can have, minus some enterprise grade features, right? So if you're like a starter, like a small business, medium, or enterprises, that's where you need to switch to the most business plans. This one comes with a lot of compliance requirements. It has a restriction on active users, the number of concurrent users who can sign in a second. But majority of everything is like unlimited. Like you can have like even 1 million users created in the platform, unlimited courses, assessment, groups, roles. It offers like role-based access control with granular security controls. And a lot of enterprise features like SAML, single sign-on, integration with the ADFS, Okta, Centrify, on or like higher level of audit logs, and the highest plan offer like HIPAA compliance, so on. For the LTD, and obviously we are not offering these three, just for the cost associated with it. Let me switch to our platform. So once you create an account, create a domain, it will be something like a subdomain. So you would log in and see a super admin dashboard. That's give you a bird's eye view of everything that's happening within your platform. Did anyone ask a question or anything? I saw an interruption. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to talk slightly in a faster pace because we have so many tools to cover within in 1 hour. Please let me know if I'm going too fast. I'll definitely slow it down. Sorry. um, and
I think it's okay, no problem.
Okay, all right. As a super admin, you can see everything that's happening here, number of users, the activity stream shows all the audit trail within the platform, like who logged in and what action has been performed, some high-level reports here, the top logins, and so on. And we have a dedicated dashboards for e-commerce. You can see all the sales that's happening within the platform, and then you have like a instructor dashboard. Or if you onboard someone as an instructor role, they would get this role, and then they can see all the courses, assessments, virtual classes they're managing, any assessment that is pending they need to take of that sort. And as a learner, you only get the learner dashboard, right? You can see the number of batches you have, the points you have, all the certificates, reports, courses, bundles, everything that you're accessing. And you can also see your progress, pending, completed. You can download the certificates. You can join live classes, everything from your learner dashboard, right? Let me quickly go to, oh yeah, so this is what we call the catalog. The catalog can be enabled on for the logged in users, and also you can enable for the case, like people who visit your landing page, they want to see what courses you're offering before they can sign up, right? So we offer different templating systems, so you can go and pick and choose any templating system that works best within with the style of your landing page. So this is one example, right? So you can change all the headers and everything, all the courses. People can see the categories, filter by category level, all the recommendation and everything. Similarly for assessment, live classes, online store, you can list all your products there. This is when gamification enabled, people can see all the leaderboard, the badges, or the points earned. And here you manage all your account, and just for collapsing. So on the global setting, if you go to the navigate to the basic settings, that's where you will start customizing the platform. You can configure the website settings, upload your logo, fav icon, your time zone. You set your own landing page. When people come in, do they see the login page or your own custom landing page that you design, or they want to see a course catalog page as the default landing page, right? So you customize that here. On the security side of things, you can also allow concurrent logins. For we've seen like organizations, they don't want concurrent logins because people would start sharing their user accounts, and they buy once and then share their account with multiple people. So you can also disable concurrent logins. In that way, learner can use the account from only one device. You can also enable session management, which will automatically log off idle session after certain minutes of inactivity, right? Catalog session you can enable for the logged in users. You can display the catalog style. I don't want to go too much in detail. I'm just quickly showing where everything is. On the virtual classroom, you can set up the logo, the redirect URL, the learner dashboard, enable disable widgets. When somebody log off your LMS, where do you want them to go? Do you want them to go to a login page or a landing page or some other page, right? You can and also you can post all the data as part of it, like kind of like a webhook. It will send to this endpoint. On the language settings, you can override some of the common languages. We offer an app marketplace, which has its our own like native extension and also third party extensions. You can uh, quickly enable, look at the documentation, for example, single sign on, SAML. All those things is managed from here. All the third party like Mailchimp and everything, the direct integrations are given here, so you can go look at it, enable. We have like multiple themes. It's very easy to customize the platform. You can pick and choose the colors and change all the header, footer, left, right, everything. Even the virtual classroom tool you can customize with complete 100% branding that reflects your company logo, theme, and branding. Course player and test player, all theme level customization you can easily do. For the login register pages, we have like a couple of templates. You can choose any template that you like. We'll be like constantly adding new templates here. And So the interface language, we support both RTL and also LTL languages. LTR for sorry. Or RTL languages include like Arabic, Hebrew, Urdu type of languages. You can enable RTL. The platform shift from right to left. It is designed on the group level, right? So think of you as a global organization with users from different countries or different geographical units or departments. You can organize all the users in specific groups and assign like groups language based on the location they are from, right? For example, if I have users from like Mexico or Spain, I'll set up Spanish as the interface language. Similarly, you can pick and choose a language here, right? So whenever I log in, if I belong to a specific group, I see the entire interface reflects the specific language, right? And the user registration is a very important area of the BrainCert platform, which basically governs how the users are onboarded. You can have a registration from backend admin, so you have full control over who is creating an account. You go approve those users, or you can enable self-registration with or without approval from the administrator, right? You can also restrict to specific domains. Hey, I only want my company users to create an account, so you can restrict your own company like braincert.com here, right? Now, you can also onboard users in specific groups, or user can pick and choose a group they want to enable some single sign-on terms. We also offer custom registration fields. If you want to capture like additional data during the registration process, you can do so. With single sign-on, you can set up SAML. We act as a service provider, right? So you use any identity provider, do the profile mapping and everything. For example, users in my organization Active Directory or Okta, they can automatically single sign on to the LMS platform without creating an account, right? So the notification is something that you see throughout the platform, which provides like account level, user level notification. It basically gets triggered based on specific action. Uh, so this is like a live notification. You can set any users. You can manage your domain here, subdomain, or create your own external domain. We provide you a 256-bit enterprise grade SSL certificate that you can easily push to 120 plus POP locations within like 5 minutes. You can completely white label the platform with your own host name. On the e-commerce side of thing, we support like 4 payment gateways as of now, and we also support like point and pay, but that is only for US government. If you're a county or any in a government sector, we will enable the payment gateway for you. So the currency is shown based on the payment gateway that you supported. So it's pretty much covers all the world currencies here. And our entire platform, whether you're selling courses, assessment, or products, they will reflect the specific currency that you selected, right? Similarly, we also have notification here. You can send notification to specific buyers after the payment is complete. So we do have a group level. Both plan B and C comes with the groups, roles and other enhanced security features. Uh, you can organize like multiple users in your group. Think of group like a logical container, right? So all the and then on the group level you can assign them like courses, assessments, live classes, and so on. So let's say I belong to vice president's group. So when I log into the LMS, I only see the courses, assessment, and content that is assigned to these specific groups. From day one, I can log in and start taking my course if it's a free course, because I'm an organization. I'm doing an employee training, for example. I don't want employees to pay. Or if you're like kind of like a course creator entrepreneur who want to sell the content, you can also do so, right? You create a shopping cart with the different pricing schemes. After a successful payment, a course will be granted access, right? I'll my team will go in detail on all the course and assessment and so on how the shopping cart also works. So when you log in, you can see on the course level who are the users who belong to what role has been assigned, courses, tests, live classes assigned, and also we have a user management engine. That's a central place where all the onboarded users are shown, whether you're creating users from the backend or using single sign-on, using like SAML, or self-registration. All the users are stored here. You can also sort users by groups, user types, status. You can also filter by custom fields that you created during the onboarding time. Let's when I click on specific user, and then you can see all the audit trail of the specific user, like when did the user logged in and what action this user has performed. And this is a searchable database, right? You could go back to set a number of months allowed in the subscription, and you can search for the specific data, right? You can also see the group scores, everything assigned, and also see some progress on the user level, right? And we have this concept called roles. Roles is kind of like a security fabric. You can design all the permission logic and then assign to a specific group. It's always like role to group and then users to group, right? So everything in the end gets assigned to a group. In the role level, you can see what are the features that comes within part of the platform, and um, what permission I can assign to specific groups. So think of maybe a power user or instructional instructor type of users, right? Like you want to give them specific access, but not like admin access or anything of that sort. And also you want to assign a specific dashboard to the user. Let's say I want to create a dashboard. When they log in, I want to give them only the e-commerce dashboard, not any other dashboard, right? So groups are very useful in that use case. Let's say I go here. It's very comprehensive, and let's go to the course. I want this users in this group to manage all the courses, right? I would give them full control to the course or categories and everything. Maybe instruction levels, only change permission, they cannot delete it. And manage courses, I'll give full control, but I'll change it to restricted, for example. So the difference between shared and restricted is, if it is shared, whenever there are courses, all the instructors can manage each other's courses, right? There may be a scenario where I don't want instructor A to manage instructor B's courses, right? So that's where the restricted mode comes into account. So if I'm creating a course or anything, I only see my own course. I don't see any others courses, right? So I can only manage my own content, not others. That's where this permission logic comes into play. You can see revenue reports, and then yeah, it also comes with the threaded forums. You can enable forums here. You can create all the categories. It's very easy to use. Drag and drop to change the order. And also it comes with group level permission. You can define pretty much, hey, if people log in from this group, what they can do, right? Give them specific permission, so all those things. So I don't want to take too much time, but anyway, I took time. On the mail array, you can use like a BrainCert mail server or custom mail server here. So all the mails will go out from your own mail for any organizational compliance reasons. I will quickly switch gear to the marketing. The BrainCert provides our own landing page, what we call like a site builder. You can easily design your own landing page here. So we provide like 6 templates. I think like 6 or 10 more templates are getting added in like next couple of months. It's under progress. So let's say if I want to design this template, I can simply click on it. It will go into our It doesn't like letters, the numbers, space. Okay, all right. So you can easily edit any part, and then change image, or you can also look at the source code and also change code level changes if needed. Um, Pretty much everything can be customized with our site builder, and you can also preview how it's going to look like in mobile devices, on like tablets and desktop, right? So once you're convinced that you can publish it, you can go back and change anytime, right? It's not like it has to be done right away. And once you save the specific page, it's going to appear here, so you can publish, you can publish with a specific name, and you can go to global setting, basic settings, and then choose the specific landing page that you designed. So that becomes your landing page if someone visits your specific domain, for example, success.brainsert.com, right? And then we do have like a global discounts. So you can create a discount on a specific product level, like a specific offer. Let's say for a specific course, I can create a discount, or I can create a global discount. So let's say if I create a global discount, let's say the Thanksgiving, Black Friday, everything is like, let's say 30% off site wide, right? I can do it this way. So whoever come to your platform, they see all the courses like 30% off. They can take advantage of the offer. You can do like when it begins, when it expires, or it could be a specific offer for a specific course, assessment, or a live class, right? You can also generate like a discount code, like Black Friday. You can say no limit, or hey, only 100 learners can redeem this coupon. So then you can distribute it in your social media and so on, right? And we also have a coupon analytics, like how many users actually used your coupons, how many people have redeemed the coupons. All the advanced reports will be available here. We also has a built-in gamification engine. So gamification is a great way to motivate your learners and engage your learners and retain your learners. You can award them badges, points for all the activity they do in the platform. So for example, you can create a specific badge after user you earned like specific number of points or an activity they completed. You can easily design a badge using our tool. And you can also assign a badge based on a specific activity here, or give them based on a specific point. You can choose upload your own badges, or you can choose badges from our own library of different templates that we offer, right? So that's completely possible. So we are also launching an enhanced version of the gamification engine next week. It will have a all new points engine that will make a lot of things easier to incorporate gamified learning within the platform. It also has a very good rewards engine, right? So what I meant by that, let's say I want to give like a 20% global discount for course purchases when someone has, let's say, 5,000 points, right? So I can also turn that on, so people can also redeem their points. So that also motivate learners to do more within the platform. Hey, they want to log in every day, they want to take the course every day, they want to join live classes, take the assessments on a timely manner, so they can earn more points. With the points, they can also redeem for new course purchases. So all these scenarios will be very useful with the rewards, reward based learning, right? And we do have an online store. This is used for selling like a physical products. You can easily create your own products with the shop settings, the address, location, flat rate, fixed rate. You can enable coupons, the categories, and so on. You can easily create a product. With You can select any currency that you like. Everything is governed by the e-commerce here, like whichever currency and payment gateway they are setting up. It's going to reflect throughout the platform, right? So the price, the discount that you want to offer, whether it's a shippable product or in-store pickup, or both, shipping charge, weight, banner, you want to track the stock, all those things you can do within the platform, right? So think of a scenario where you are offering like courses, but you're also offering hot copies of the courses or specific course content or binders, or you're offering some promotion like offering your own coffee mugs or t-shirts. People can go to your own store and buy those products, right? So that's where it comes very handy. It's very comprehensive. You can manage all the products. One example would be like, you can look at the binders here. learner would come here and look at everything. They can increase the quantity, add to the cart, and then I can do a checkout here. This is what we call a unified shopping cart. They see all the products that's part of the cart here. So the cart is not just for one, like a self. Uh, if you look at many platform, you can only check out one product at a time. Here with the unified shopping cart, you can add like 5 courses, 2 assessment, 3 live class session, and five, 4 or 5 products, everything you can add to the same cart, and then you can check out once, right? So you get access to all the content after the transaction is complete. If it's a global discount, it will apply to all the products in the cart. If it's a specific discount coupon, it will apply to only specific products. And people can also redeem with a gamification point right here on the shopping cart, right? So everything comes integrated here. And also it comes with like very good reports on order notification. You can look at all the orders, the customers, top customers, and so on. All right, I think I covered all the basic things here. I want to pass to my colleague Abdul. He will be covering like contents, assessment, and courses. Rini would be covering the live classes. That's part of our virtual class. Any other question? We'll take all the questions end of the session is over. Thanks, everyone. I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere.
Thank you, Yasin. So, hi all, welcome. It's a great opportunity to connect with you today. So I will talk about. Let me quickly share my screen with you. Okay, all right. Hope you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, great. Thank you. So I'll start off with the content itself. So uh, basically, like when we talk about the content, like we support the support file formats are shown here, like the presentations, documents, video, audio, and like the support size is also mentioned here. So like the presentation is like 300 MB, and so you can check all this information here. So when I click here, select files to upload, I can see like the options to upload the file. So I can get the content from any of the popular drives, like Google Drive, Dropbox, all are mentioned here. And if I want to upload the content from the computer, this is where I can click on to upload my content. All right, so I'll quickly go on to the content library itself just to show you like sample content. So let's say I have this video here. Okay, so I have a video here. All right, so this is how the video appears. The video, and like the cog icon I can click on to like fast forward or like slow it down a little bit. I have those options here. So in terms of like the content, we also offer like embedding content from popular websites like YouTube or Vimeo or like SlideShare. Okay, so all like let me quickly go to the embed content itself. So you just need to add the content link, and there you go. Like you can add all the content, or content from all popular websites, as you can see here: YouTube, Vimeo, Script, SlideShare, Wistia. Okay, so basically, like we offer universal content library. Like once you add the content, then you can add the same content or reuse the same content to different courses. Okay, it's not like you create a course and add content to that specific course. It's not that case. So you can reuse the same content for different courses or multiple courses. So for now, I will quickly jump on to create a course, like the way you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
create
Sorry,
a
sorry to
course.
interrupt, Abdul. Also, we support like SCOM. SCOM comes integrated within
Oh
the platform
yes.
with standard across all the plans that we are offering.
Hmm.
Um, uh, so we support SCOM 1.2 and 2004 fourth edition content packages. Um, so yeah, we support
Right.
any type of video resolution, whether it's 1080p or 720p or 4K. You can upload to the platform. It will stream with low latency across 100 plus geolocations through our CDN. Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah,
Abdul.
thank you, Yasin. So yeah, actually, yes, we do offer like SCOM packages. So you can see right now I have the content from Rise 360. So you can have content from anywhere, like any SCOM creating portals. So basically, we support like SCOM 1.2 and 2004 fourth edition. It's same for all LMSs. All right, so I'll quickly jump on to show you how you can create a course. So I'm on the create course page. So here, if I have like multiple instructors, I can simply add those instructors here. Okay, so basically I can click on user type and select the instructors here, or simply type the instructors here. Okay, so I select the instructor and add them as an instructor. Okay, so you can see the instructor has been added. So basically you go on to add course title, course subtitle here. If you want to list this course in catalog, let's say in case you're selling a course, so definitely you want the course to be in the catalog, so you can check this option. And you have the categories here you can create, so you can categorize courses, education, healthcare. Then show learners count, reviews and rating, commenting system. So we offer both two types of commenting systems. So one is native and one is discuss comments. So you can use any one of these comments and discussions. If you want to hide it, locked it, you can do that. Course, about the course, you can write about the course. So you can write it in normal text. If you want to have it in HTML, you can add it. Also, if you want to add a YouTube or Vimeo video about the course, you simply add the link and just insert it. That's it. The video will be there. About the instructor, same goes here, like HTML or add the video. That's it. This is about the another instructor. So I go on to the next, the advanced settings. So here, in the advanced settings, if you want to limit the course enrollment, you can limit it. Let's say you're offering free courses, or the employees, they can jump, they can quickly grab the course and before it gets filled up. So you can set the limitation as well. So promotional video, you can add a YouTube or Vimeo link here, or you can add the video right from your library. So course highlights, you can type all the course highlights. That's it. The next option is whether you want to make the course as free or paid. You can do that. Okay, so if you say paid, then you need to set the pricing scheme and everything. So that's how you can create a course. I'll quickly go to the course that we have already created. There we have the course. So I'll go on. So the next thing definitely you would like to do is add content to the course. So go on to the course materials. Okay, so here you can add the chapter, add a chapter name. Okay, and you can see every chapter has lecture, and lecture, in each lecture you can add your content. So this is the chapter, this is the lecture. So you click on this cog icon to add content to it, to add a test to it, to add live session, or add class recording. So we also offer live classes platform, right? So you can even record your session and add those recorded videos as a course consumption. So users can simply consume that content as well. So add assignment as well. We do offer that option. So let's say you are selling a course and you want to set the first lecture as a free preview, so that buyers can see the preview, and they can go on to buy the course. Okay, so that's what you can do it. If you want to, in case if you want to remove the chapter or the lecture, you can do that as well. Okay, and remove the numbering as well. So what else you can do with the lecture is you can drip the content. Let's say the first lecture you want the users to consume it on the day 0, and the second lecture you want to do it on day 3. Okay, you can do that as well. So that every time when users log in, on the day 3, the lecture will drip for them. Okay, the lecture completion rule we offer, it's a great way to set how a lecture can be completed. So you can give mark as learned checkbox, or force them to pass a specific test in this lecture, or all tests in this lecture. So you can do either one of these. Or let's say you want them to spend specific time on the lecture, you can do that. Like let's say if you want them to spend like 60 minutes, 1 hour, so you can set the seconds here. So that's how you can set the lecture completion rules. And yeah, like you can drag and drop lectures if you'd like to. So let's say this chapter you want to place it somewhere else, you can simply do it, uh, put the lecture up. So you can do that, you can play around. So what I want to talk about is like, very important feature, like adding rules to the course. So okay, so we are in the course rules right now. So it's like traversal rule. So let's say you want lectures to be completed in sequential order, like no, not jumping from one lecture to three, five, nothing. So you force them to complete the lectures in sequence. Okay. Then we have like, course completion rule. Like all lectures must be completed, or 50% or 75%. You can select whichever option. All right. Now, learning path. You can set learning path. Let's say this course, content options in BrainCert LMS. It's an advanced course. You want users to take basic courses before they could take this one. So what you do is like, you can add all your learning path here, all courses which are basic, and you unless and until users pass these two courses, they won't be able to take this one. All right, that's what about like, learning path. We have test completion rule. So users must pass all tests to download certificate. So in order for users to download a certificate, they must pass all tests. Otherwise, they won't be able to download it. Then we have like, certificate compliance. So let's say you have some updates in the course coming up in like 3 months, 6 months, whatever. So what you do is like, you set the expiration date. You set yes, click on yes and select whichever date you want the course to be expired, and reset the the progress right then and there. Like you reset it so that like, users must take this course again. All right, you can click on save to save the options. That's how you can set the course rules. You can add certificates to it, like, have your own certificate, upload your own certificate, and like, place the tag at specific places. You can do all that. Then like, let's say you want to access the reports, like uh, how is the progress on the course, like how are the employees doing, or like, the course buyers doing. You can do all that by like going to course reports and like, pulling checking the progress here. You can obviously like, sort in ascending or descending orders. Then like, let's say you have groups, you have employees from different departments, then you can pull the reports for specific groups here. All right. Or export the report to like CSV, Excel, or PDF formats. You can do that. All right, let's say you want to have like custom reports. You want to pull the custom reports for specific people or specific groups. All this can be done. Okay. So users, select the number of users, or select specific groups if you want, or choose the columns you want to be appeared. And later, like, export the reports in PDF and share it with specific people. Um, okay, so you can also add assignments. You can also create shopping carts. So let me quickly go on to the shopping cart. All right, so you can see here, like I can click on add pricing scheme, so I can have a one-time purchase here, or I can also have like, I can also set the days to the access days. So either I can make it lifetime or set like, 120 days or something. You can also have it a recurring monthly subscription or annual subscription as well. All right. So the next thing that I want to talk about is like, let's say you sold a course for, buyers bought your course and you want to email them with, advanced course or something. You can simply email enroll student and like, give the link for the course that the advanced course that they want to buy, that they might be interested in. Okay, and email analytics is also available here, like date sent and status, whether they saw it or not. Okay, and yeah, emails enroll students, manage enroll students, and we also offer like course notifications here. Um, Wherein like you can action based trigger based on actions. So let's say you want to notify users when a notify instructor when a new student enrolls in this course, so you can edit these templates as well. Okay, or have it in HTML format as well, it's up to you. Then again, like the same goes for students as well, like they will get notification for every action that they do. The email analytics is also available for it. Okay, I guess I covered everything in the courses. Like you can assign it to groups. Like let's say you want to assign it to a specific group, just select the group and assign it. That's it. Okay, like how would the course look like for the buyers or um, for the employees? So simply I take you to one of our clients. So I click on this course. Okay, so the course has a lot of content, so it is taking a little time here. Okay, so you can see like, this is CPA courses, so I can see all the content here, the videos and everything, and the payment option, like whether it's monthly or like one time. Yeah, I can simply click on preview the course and buy it. That's it. That's how it works. So I go back to the platform. So I go on to the test now. All right. So I clicked on create a test. So same like you can change the instructor, give the test name, about the description. You can type your instructions, like if you have specific instructions for the test, you can type that in here. Then advanced settings. So we have like allow test taker to see answer for each questions. I say no for this. Then we have scoring algorithms available. So we offer like three different scoring algorithms. We offer a pretty robust testing platform. So like we offer like standard scoring, then partial credit. Standard, like they'll have to have like accurate answers, otherwise they won't be granted any marks. So let's say if a test is like multiple choice questions, MCQs, then partial credit, let's say you have two right answers for a question, then let's say if a user select out of the two one right answer, then also they will get some partial credit for making one right choice out of the two. And we also have like adaptive scoring algorithm. This is kind of like dynamic scoring algorithm. So when you create questions, you will have an option to select difficulty level. So in these type of tests, like the first question the user will get will be of medium difficulty. If they answer that right, the next question will be more difficult. If they couldn't answer a difficult question, they will be pushed back to an easy one. So this cycle will continue until the test finishes. And in the end, their marks will be calculated based on the difficult question attempts. All right.
Yeah, this is very similar to the CAT type of test, right? Which uses adaptive scoring, and if two students sit next to each other, they're gonna see a completely different testing experience, right? Because the questions and order, everything is gonna look different.
Yeah, absolutely. And like, I'll also cover like, how you can randomize question options and answer choices and everything. So here, like, self-explanatory options like allow users to resume test session, show result to candidate, lockdown functionality, show attempt count, time-based, allotted time. Yeah, passing percentage you can set here. That's it, you're good to go. Then if you want to make it, if the test is part of the course, obviously it's going to be free. Or if you're offering like some kind of certification, so you can definitely make it paid test. All right, so
Yeah,
I
one thing I want to highlight. Yeah, sorry to interrupt, Abdul. One thing I want to highlight is with BrainCert, each of these core platforms, like the courses platform, assessment platform, virtual classroom, they all work independent of each other, and they can also complement each other, right? So you can just create assessment and sell the assessment to your learners, share securely with external partners, customer, and so on. Or you can also add the test as part of a course or course bundle. They all can work together in that way also.
Perfect. Perfect. That sounds great. So we move on to I'll pick a test. So definitely once you create a test, like you want to add questions to it. So we allow 10 different question types. I clicked on add test question. So we offer 10 different question types here. So all are auto graded except for two types of questions, which is like free text and essay type questions. Okay, so you choose a difficulty level, and you can also add objective to a test. Like you can put the questions into different objectives. Later, you can identify like which areas learners have done well and which areas they need to improve on. The other
And
options yeah.
one thing I want to add here, Abdul. So we support both open and close-ended questions
Hmm.
in the drop-down, and there is also a scenario question that's available. So essay questions, true or false, multiple true or false, very popular in SAP type of exams, drag and drop. So like 10 plus advanced question types that we support. And you can
Hmm.
also import all the questions from a CSV file if you're authoring the test questions externally from BrainCert, or you can also author the questions right within the platform. You can also export all the questions externally also. There are a lot of tools here. One thing I want to highlight is the test delivery settings. So let's say you have an exam a question pool of like 300 questions, and you want to show only like 50 questions at any given time, right? So you can set the number of questions to show to learners. Every time they take a test, the questions is going to look very different, right? You can also randomize the test questions order, the choices, and also other advanced features like you can evenly distribute the questions from each test category, which is an objective, or evenly distribute based on the difficulty level, right? So there are a lot of possibilities here to customize how the test needs to be delivered. Go ahead, Abdul.
Yep,
Just want to highlight
absolutely.
that. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So you can also upload questions from CSV file. It's pretty easy to do that. So let's say you want to move the question to a different test. You can also do that as well. Like select the test whichever you want, and move the questions from here to another test. Um, all right. Then we also offer in the test we offer
Before that, Abdul, can you click on one of the tests on the top? Yeah, just click on the test name
oh, okay.
under question. No, on the question. Click on one of the question.
Okay.
Yeah, just click on it. Yeah. So we do have something called a test quality score. Let's say there are multiple instructional designers or authors within your organization. They all can go and review the question and give you their own quality score, right? When you click on the activity, you can say um,
Uh-huh.
all whoever logged in and how many times the question has been rated. So in that way you can maintain your own like a test integrity of the questions, right? Like, hey, if any question that doesn't pass the test question, that doesn't pass the QA check, then let's unpublish those questions, right? So in that way, you have an internal team constantly going and checking the quality of the questions. Yeah,
Okay, Yasin, can interrupt a bit? I need
sure.
to announce the what they call this giveaway participation form. Guys, if you have not seen the participation form, please I project it up. So please, if you want to participate on the giveaway, go and fill up the form here on the screen, and I'm also actually put in the Facebook chat as well. Just check. Okay, Yasin or Abdul, you can continue.
Okay. Thank you, Albert. All right, so we also offer like run analysis, wherein you can analyze a test, like how is the health of the test, how is the test performing. So let's say we have discrimination and as well as difficulty level. So let's say this question, I'm going to take this as an example. So let's say this question, out of the 30 attempts, this question was correct 27 times. So this is kind of the question is too easy for the test takers. So this way, you can review this question and make it a little more difficult or remove this question completely. You can do that. So similarly, if the question is too difficult as well, it will be marked up here. So let's say yeah, I don't see that, but let's say you have an option here. You have a question wherein uh more incorrect, less number of correct options are there. So this way as well, you need to review the test question and make it either remove it or make it more difficult. Okay, so that's how you can analyze the question and make the test more robust actually.
Yeah, this all comes part of our most business plans, which is an enterprise plans. The question analysis is part of that plan. Both plan B and C in the LTD supports question analysis and some of these advanced features.
Absolutely. All right. So now, like, once you set up the test, you set up the test delivery settings. Now you can simply assign it to groups if you would like to. Um, yeah, or like, share, create a shareable link, and like, let's say you have new hires and you want to like, create a link and like just share it with them so they can take it without even the need to log into the platform. So you can create a shareable link and share it with them. Then we have like, an option to assign this core the test to the specific group if you would like to clone the test, or add certificate to it, or pull up the reports. So let me quickly pull the report.
Yeah, here you can see. Let's say if your test has open-ended question like an essay question, right? So the instructor has to go manually grade that test. So it will show the result as pending because out of the 10 questions, one is an open-ended question like essay question. So 9 has been automatically graded. One is pending review from the instructor. So the instructor would go and click on the grade, and you can look at all the question. You can mark it as correct or incorrect. This is, for example, requires grading, right? So it comes with a like a question rubric. Based on that, you can give like question points. Once the score is populated, the final test score is computed and the student will be notified. You can also share some feedback to the student. Hey, I looked at your question, here are my feedback. The instructor can do that as well.
Thank you. All right. So you can also the same way, like, with the courses, you can also create custom reports. Um, and add certificate to it, and like, test notification settings. So let's say you have managers and you want to inform like, notify managers when the student passes this test. So basically, like, you click on this and you add the email with a comma, and that's it. Those all people who have the email addresses here, they'll be notified about like when the student passes this test. Similarly, it goes for every notification. You can add email addresses.
Yeah, one thing I would like to quickly highlight is the shareable links. So we support like a shareable link test. Let's say you don't want to give your login to your platform to your external partner or customer. So you can create a shareable test link. It will generate a very unique link. You can also, can you click on create link, Abdul?
Yeah, sure.
Uh, Thank you. Yeah. So you can type in a name or the time zone when the test needs to be taken, and then available until the start and the dates you choose. The test attempt. Let's say you're doing pre-hire testing. You want to create a test unique test link, and then give attempts is just one, and then share this link with the external candidate or your partner who want to take an assessment. Right. You can also password protect the test, so in that way it's more secure. So the users are not counted as active users. They're not basically logging into your platform. They're clicking on the encrypted test link and directly taking the test, just giving the password that you set up here. So in that way, it's more secure. This test report still gets captured in our reports because user needs to type their name and email to take the test. Go ahead, Abdul. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so I guess that's it in the testing platform. Yeah, let
Yeah,
me
I
make
think
sure I covered everything.
we are close to the 1 hour mark. Like maybe if we can extend like 10-15 minutes more, we can quickly cover a few other topics. Rini, would you like to cover the live classes?
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks for the opportunity. And our virtual classroom, which helps you to collaborate, deliver online platforms, so you can use it for webinars and team meetings as well. So here I'm gonna set the location. So we do offer 10 geographic location. So you can choose the location which is nearest. So which does not help you to prevent any lag in your connectivity similar to that. So we support uh, software definition WebRTC platform, so it will be fully secure. And you can just list the live catalog, so it will be listed on your front page. So you can just add your title and you can add your date. And from you can set whatever time zones which you prefer. And even you can also add the recurring classes. So you can set whether if you want all the classes to get repeated or if you want to set weekly days and every month on selected days, you can just select it, whichever days you prefer. And you can also enable the interface languages. So we do support more than 50 interface languages. So if the attendees want to change the languages during the virtual class, we can just set yes or no for that. So you can add your description for the particular virtual classroom, and you can also add the recording session. So this can be done in two different views. One is standard view, so where your whiteboards and videos and chat will be recorded, or enhanced with your whole virtual classroom will be recorded. And you can also give them the instructor control if you prefer. So if you you can click on no option. So the instructor doesn't hold any recording option. So he or she couldn't see recording option in the virtual classroom. And the delivery video can be done in terms of multiple, or you can also use a single video to record. You can also add how much ever attendees which you support. Suppose if you selected 10 attendees, so which consists of 10 attendees plus one instructor. So you can also add a number of instructors into the particular classes. And you can also enable the share screen option if you need to offer for the students as well. So you can schedule. So you can launch the class from here. So here you could find whatever classes is being available. So you can just launch the classes. So this would be your entire virtual classroom. So you can see here a recording option. You can record the classes in audio and video option. You can enable the share screen option. And here you have different types of document too. So you can either upload from Google Docs or you can upload that from your content library, which you have already have in your LMS platform. Or you can also use that in your computer, or you can upload from your any of your cloud storage. So these are the embedded files which we support. And even you can also add your video in terms of YouTube or Vimeo, or you can also play that from your library. So this also you can also enable this option, so the attendees will get in playback for them. And you can also add your image. You can directly copy and paste it to your image too. And you'll also have your polling option. So during the session, if you want to ask any question for your student to calculate the polling option, so you can use this poll. And here you will have a different types of, here you can have chat option. So this chat would be a public chat where you can chat that with your students. And you will also have a private chat with your students actually. And if you want to add you can upload your files here, and you can also add your messages here. And you'll also have different types of break room options availability. So if you want to add the different persons in different break room, you can just move the persons in different break room. So each will be having a separate whiteboard access for them.
Yeah,
And
so
you can also
breakout room
have
is very useful if you have like a larger audience. You want to, break multiple students into like smaller groups for more private collaboration with multiple instructors. So breakout rooms stands out in this way. It's very agile, like you can drag and drop to move students from one room to the other. Every room can have its own moderator or instructor, so in that way one main room can be split into sub rooms. That can be easily done here. Go ahead, Reddy. Thank you.
yes. And you'll also have a code editor feature availability, so you can use it for any other C++ languages. So this comes with a lock and enable function. So if you disable this lock functionality, the person can also come and add the code here.
Yeah, this is
If you
what we call
disable,
collaborative coding. The learner can also code with the instructor together. There is multiple languages, color theme, like a IDE type of interface. You can also enlarge the code editor uh, can you click on the enlarge icon on the top, on the right top of the code editor, right top, where, yeah, that one. So it covers the entire whiteboard, so you have more viewing space to type the code and practice with the learner. Similarly, the media player, everything you can just make it enlarged over the whiteboard.
Yes. So you'll also have your video options availability. So you can enlarge and expand the video options here. So you'll have a private chat. So you can just click on a particular user and you can just chat with them. Suppose if your
Yeah.
person are there in the different break room, you can just add here as a broadcast message and you can share whatever text you need. So automatically each and every person who are there in the break room would get the particular messages for them.
Yeah, so broadcast is sending broadcast to all the users in multiple break rooms. They get the message. And in terms of the video, it's like very low latency video. You can uh, turn this in the video conferencing mode like Zoom by clicking on the enlarge icon. The entire interface changes into video conferencing. Or you can stack the video right on top of the whiteboard, or there is a icon on the right top on the video side. If you click on it, all the videos will appear at the bottom of the whiteboard. Let's say all the 10 people can be at the bottom of the whiteboard. They can look at each other and also collaborate over the whiteboard. So there are multiple options like that. And yeah, click on the right, yeah, then you appear on the bottom. All the people will appear here. So it's very, very flexible virtual classroom. You can tailor to however your learning style or teaching style. There are a lot of options to choose from here for customization.
And
All right.
if you want,
Could you please switch to the whiteboard quickly, Rini, and show the whiteboard tools?
yes, sure. So these are the tools which we available. So you'll have a pencil tool highlighted in line tool, and you'll also have a text tool option, and you'll also have an elliptic tool, so it can be used for any other mathematical calculations or if there is any symbols, so you can use this like this equation. And also you
Can
have a
can you click convert and show them? If you can close the breakout room, you'll have more space there. Yeah, just close the breakout room. Yeah, thank you. And do the lattice equation. Click convert. Yeah. So in that way, you can pick and choose, construct your own equation within a second, and the equation will appear on the whiteboard, right? So this is great for teaching mathematics or science or anything of that sort. And also, it comes with the Wolfram Alpha knowledge engine, right? So with the Wolfram Alpha, you can query the Wolf's fact, which is right at the fingertips in the virtual classroom. We have some examples. So click on the examples ready. Um, yeah, and click something, doesn't matter what it is. So we have some examples here, and then it quickly plots everything in the whiteboard in a visual representation. Or you can also ask, how much is 228 multiplied by 387, or what is the mortgage rate in New York, or what is this flight status. Everything can be visually stored or shown right on your whiteboard. So you have the world's knowledge right at your fingertips. That's really great reference tool when you're teaching something. Even when you miss out some topics, student asks you some question you're not clear, just use Wolfram Alpha knowledge engine, which comes tightly integrated within the platform. And also you can change the grid paper in the background for the white for the platform when you're teaching some science, or we want to plot some x and y axis or anything of the sort. You can use it for multiple use cases here. And also it comes with multiple whiteboards. So the entire unlike like Zoom, like which is primarily focused on video conferencing, we focus mainly on tutoring and teaching online, right? So the entire interface is like whiteboard based. Each whiteboard can be have its own content, or it could be a uploaded document, one could be uploaded video, or one could be like interactive content. You can easily switch between the boards. And also you can unlock a specific board to the learners, right? So if you're allowed to draw, all the learners can only interact with the specific board, but not all other boards. And also we have some tools for very younger students, because they tend to go click so many things. So we don't have the eraser and other things disabled when you unlock a specific board. So it's very suitable for younger learners. And when you give like higher level access, which is under attendee list, you can give access to the entire board, or the upload tool, where learners can also upload documents, collaborate online. Or so there is a higher permission logic here, right? So You can give a specific access to specific areas of the platform, which is kind of like a role based for all the attendees. When you're sharing a screen, you can share like multiple screens on the whiteboard. We support group screen sharing. Let's say 5 students, they all can share the screen at the same time. You can annotate on top of the shared screen as well, along with uploaded documents. So let's say, really, if you can share something, just share a specific browser tab, or not the entire full screen, maybe a specific tab or window. Um, yeah, maybe share this one. Yeah, and then she is sharing this one. Go back to the whiteboard now. Yeah. So can you annotate on top of the document? Yeah, just draw something using the drawing tool. Click on the drawing tool. Yeah, just, yeah. You can also type, draw on top of a shared screen also. You can switch the whiteboard tabs between multiple learners who are sharing their screen as well. This is great way to collaborate with the learners. They can share the screen. And also learner can also show something on the webcam. You can also take a snapshot of the photo with the video tool. And also there is a drop down. Can you switch to board one, Rini? Uh, yeah, so click on the drop down on the board one, for example. Yeah, on the drop down. Yeah, thank you. You can also export the content as a PDF file or export as an image. You can also store all the board content to your cloud storage. So in the future session, you want to bring up all the content of the whiteboard. You can also bring the content back to the whiteboard in that way. We also support all the right click operation for both Windows and Mac. So if you draw something on the whiteboard, if you draw a shape, for example, you can click right click, send to back, send to front. All those options are available, like copy paste, copying image directly on the whiteboard. They all supported as a right click operation on the whiteboard. So you can save the board to storage, load board from storage anytime in any session, and all the right click operations are supported on the whiteboard. So I think that's the overall on the virtual classroom tool. I know it's a lot to cover. We also support simulcast, which automatically adapts to network conditions and the bit rate of the learners. If you're on a mobile phone in a really bad 3G or older 2G type of network, it still adapts to the network condition, gives you the optimal viewing experience. Our whiteboard is what we call 16:9 aspect ratio, a true whiteboard. Most of the vendors we have seen, they offer 4:16 whiteboard. So if you are looking at the same content on your mobile phone, a lot of information will be cut off with other whiteboards. We offer 16:9 aspect ratio. So what you see on the whiteboard on desktop is the same thing you're gonna see on the mobile device or a tablet phone, right? And also we support 50 different interface languages, Chinese simplified, Arabic right to left completely supported. So every global learner who speaks like different language, they can be on the same session with their own interface languages translated. So in that way, you can offer like a good, truly global audience you can support with the platform. So there is lot of features, and also there is a reporting tool. If learners facing some issues, they can report the problem within the tool. BrainCert support is always that. This is something a managed service. So anytime someone supports any issue, it sends a debug log of the session of the learner to BrainCert engineering team. We quickly look at it and we get back to those information very quickly, right? So we offer that type of support in the backend for you. So this revamped platform, virtual classroom platform, we launched like 2 years back. We had an older version before. This has been rock solid since we launched like 2 years back. Since 2014, we learned a lot when it comes to live training and teaching. This is a very mature product. 2 years back, we released a much newer, the latest modern version we launched, and I can say like 99.2%, there are no issues. We hardly get any problem reports at all since for the last 2 years. And we run one of the biggest robotics infrastructure in 10 global locations, including like China, Hong Kong, and India, yeah, Singapore, a lot of US locations and Europe locations. So you can pick and choose any location. Let's say you're from Europe, you don't want the data to leave Europe for any compliance reasons. You pick European locations like Frankfurt or London, right? Similarly, you can pick and choose your own data center. Other platforms, you don't even know where your data is hosted. You just pick something, you're talking to each other, or you all connecting to the same, California location, most likely, right? So here you have the ability to pick and choose your own data center location. or you can let the system decide based on your bandwidth and bit rate, your latency. It can pick a location for you. With the virtual classroom itself, there are like more tools we can cover because due to time constraints, we are not able to. You can record all your sessions in 720p MP4 file. You can also share the recording securely with your students enrolled in a course or add it to your course as a lecture item, or you can share externally with an encrypted link or password protected link. You can share it externally also. So overall, I think we kind of covered everything. I know we don't have a lot of time to go in depth and deep dive into each of the tool. Albert, if you are okay, we can switch this into a Q&A mode. I know we are very well past our 1 hour mark. I don't want to take a lot of fresh time on a Wednesday.
Okay, thank you, Yasin, Abdul, and also Rini. So, I mean, you asked me my opinion, before we talk about the question and answer. This is actually a very, very complete LMS system that I've seen, and I think you should get the pat on the shoulders, because it's a complete what I call product, and because you have 9 years experience in developing the product, so anyone who buy this product is actually just unboxed and you can use it. There's no such thing as a half-baked product, so to say. I mean, I'm not saying this because I want to say that because you can read from the comments that a lot of people are actually saying that because this is a good product, a very complete product, so I just repeating what the audience says. So, but I have few questions to ask before we actually go to the question and answer, Yasin. You show that the whiteboard features. Can we have some mind mapping capability?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it comes with all the arrow tools, line tools, boxes. You can, create your own mind mapping tools and everything. Export that as a PDF file or as an image, or save it to the cloud storage. You can bring it later in a different session as well.
Okay,
This is a
that's
full
good.
featured whiteboard, flexible whiteboard. It's a collaborative whiteboard. Everyone can, contribute. On the mouse pointer will be tagged with your name, so you know that who is doing what on the whiteboard as well.
Okay, thank you. And I've seen some of the question, some of question actually repeated, Uh, as I told you earlier before we start, there are a lot of fly by night founders, they build a product 3 months, 3 years, not 3 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year down the road, they fly away. So the guys, the audience are asking, why are you coming to LDD scene, when you have 9 years experience in MRR, So can you just repeat your answer so that they can be convinced again,
Absolutely. I just read something on the chat right now, like when I'm just looking at it, like when there are like other competitors, people are really amazed to see our tools. That is the main reason why we are doing this, for brand awareness, right? So we've been there for over 9 years. uh, I mean, we have a smaller team. We are bootstrapped and we are profitable. We want to run it that way. Even though we got a lot of funding opportunity, we didn't take it because we believe that we can still propel this to the next level before we can go to the Series A or Series B type of thing, right? Um, we are mainly doing this for brand awareness. We want to spread the word BrainCert. That's the reason we are offering even our enterprise plan for as an LTD, right? We never done that before. We were before like several platform like reached out to us for LTD deal. We were not pretty much open to it. Like we are like, as a founder, I'm like, should I really give away all this tool for like a one-time price? That's kind of ridiculous, right? But now we realize, like, there is, if you give away the all these plans as an LTD, there is a great opportunity for people or learner, adopters out there to know more about your product, and they can spread the word. That's the reason we thought, like, this is a really good opportunity for us as well, to give away this as an LTD. So people know about the product, they talk about the product, they spread the word. That is the main motivation why we are doing this. And I want to quickly highlight, because I see a lot of questions about the pricing part. So there are three plans offered in the LTD. I'm sharing my screen, right? So
Yeah, please.
Albert, could you please bring my screen on my shared screen? Is it visible, my shared screen?
This one.
Oh, this one. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. The Pro plan in the LTD deal is mapped to the small business is mapped to the pro plan. So, like I said, we have two flavors, right? For very small business, it's tailored to individual instructors, entrepreneurs, small teams, and startups. Everything is unlimited, like unlimited active users, unlimited courses, assessment. The restriction come from site admins, number of site admins you can have. The layout will be different. You don't get full dashboard, you get only super admin dashboard. You don't get like roles and groups. You don't get like some complaints that we offer. You don't get like a single sign-on SAML. So, like a lot of enterprise grade features. It is reserved for the most business plan. This is our traditional LMS plan. In the LMS sector, as you see, like everybody charged based on the number of active users. Each user could be like $3 to even $8, $10. We've seen with some competitors. So you pay for each active user, right? So that's how the LMS market works. So similarly, this is our traditional LMS plan, comes from our enterprise LMS product. We charge based on the number of active users who are concurrent users who can sign in the same second. Some other vendors I've seen that they charge monthly, like if they say 100, only 100 users can log sign in a month, right? Here we are talking about in a given second or minute, right? So that gives you much more flexibility in a practical scenario. Even I've seen like 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 employee company, hardly like 300, 400 users in the platform at any given time, right? That is how the all the enterprise tools, even if you look at SAP or success factors or any of the tool, that's how it works. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So it comes with like unlimited roles, groups, registered users, role-based access control, single sign-on, like a lot of compliance requirement we fulfill with the most business plan B and C. And also, if you look at the security requirements, we are SOC 2, Type 1 and Type 2 certified. We go through a regular audit. We run primarily everything in our Amazon AWS infrastructure globally. All the content is encrypted in translated at rest. We are also ISO 27001 certified, GDPR compliant. We are also McAfee Enterprise Ready certified. And also we are HIPAA compliant. We are Privacy Shield. It's kind of like deprecated. I think it's all like GDPR right now. And in terms of our security, we have very strong security and compliance posture. We maintain all our frameworks in a third-party platform where external auditors are given access. We maintain SOC 2, ISO, HIPAA, GDPR, PIPDA, PCI, NIST, 800-171, CAS, CCPA. We maintain all these frameworks in our internal compliance platform, right? And also we have all the other security measures like data center security, which is primarily coming from Amazon AWS, security in transit. We support TLS 1.2 and 1.3. We don't use anything lower than that. All the data encrypted at rest and transit. If you're on AWS, you're very familiar. We use KMS key for customer managed key for any encryption. Data access is controlled. All our employees are background checked. They don't have access to your data as per our SOC 2 and other compliance. We don't give access to your data to our employees. It's based on principle of least privilege. Only the job role, what they need to do, only that level of access is granted to our employees. So your data is very safe if you look at it. And unless you allow us, we don't log into your LMS platform. Yeah, we request, hey, give us an account. We log in and check the issue that you're reporting, because even we don't have access to your, encrypted cloud instance, right? It's a zero trust principle is what we follow. So yeah, we have a very strong security and compliance posture, as you can see in our security page in the website.
Okay, Yasin, before we go into the what you call Q&A session, but I think we have a lot of questions, but maybe we could not finish everything, but we will project up some of the important questions. And I have one last question is actually a lot of people were asking about integration with this public automation platform.
Yeah, it's already captured. So if any feature request, please go to our roadmap. It is at the bottom of the website here. You can go under. You can check our knowledge base. That's all the documentation is. Change log. We maintain a public change log where everything it's very transparent. Whatever change we roll out through CI/CD pipeline, it gets captured and documented there. So you can go and recommend new features here, right? So public integration, it's already planned. We'll try our best to deliver it by the end of Q1 or maybe as early as Q2. Webhooks API is already under development. our LMS API is already done, but it's not completely tested yet because we only offered Zapier integration as of now. The website LMS API webhooks will be offered like pretty soon. Multiple domains, that's under development. That's a very complex feature. That's we are already offering that as part of the LTD deals for plan B and C. And also you can see Zoom integration is in progress. Android and iOS mobile app is in progress, that will be offered as well for all the LTD users. um, uh, and we are investing a lot in AI and ML, artificial intelligence and machine learning, to determine the learning outcome, to take all the skills and all the data points to do some predictive analysis about your learner, do a recommendation engine. So we're investing a lot in AI and ML. So those are the tasks our team is very busy with at this time. That will be offered as part of Plan B and C, because those are our enterprise plans. So you get lifetime updates to all the plans that we are currently offering in our website, right? So it's that's the reason we tied the LTD to our actual website plan, so you get all the updates in the future. And we are also going to support you. You can go and create a support ticket in our platform. In the contact us page in our website, we have the support portal link, where you can also go and create a ticket. So yeah, to answer your question, Albert, it's already under progress. If you have any new suggestion, please come and recommend us. We'll prioritize based on the number of upvotes, and we'll get it done for you, right? Our team is very passionate about developing, and that's all they do. We quickly can release any features with our CI/CD pipeline. Our changelog is another great place to look at what's coming. We have a detailed thing, and we are actually releasing new features, and we are improving features. We are taking your feedback, making it better. So it's all part of the bigger BrainCert.
Okay, so thank you, Yasin. So, guys, before we actually go into the question and answer, please go into the what I call this. Sorry, I project up the wrong. Is a participation form. Hold on.
Yeah, in terms of the templating engine, we have a different templating engine for each area of the platform. The landing page uses a different modern and responsive template. The course player, test player, virtual classroom. As in terms of the UI of the LMS platform itself, we have a new UI UX planned somewhere mid next year, like second quarter. That work is under progress. This UI, we really like the current UI. It's kind of like a very enterprise type of product UI that we adopted, and we are kind of adapting to more modern UI, keeping in touch with all the new frameworks that is coming into the market. So you can expect a new UI also coming along your way in the near future. The mobile app is a branded one that we offer. You can just go put in your domain name and domain ID. It's white label for the specific domain. It's one app. It can be used by many domains. That's how it's going to work.
Okay, Yasin, we have to go into the question and answer. I just project up the question.
Sure.
Can you read the video from the video?
All the features are allowed. So like I said, we mapped the website plan to the actual LTD plan. If you look at the pitch ground, the LTD deal page, there is a Google Drive document link there that has a plan comparison. So you can click on it to see side-by-side comparison of plan A, B, and C. You can also take that, go to our website and look at our plan comparison page in the website. You will see that they both are the same. So here, when you go to the website, you can go click on see all feature. So this basically is the pro plan, right? We are not offering basic or elite plan. So if you want to look at plan B and C, you would go to the for most business. We tie to the highest gold plan in our platform, right? So you can go here and click on the see all feature. So please note that we are not offering any HIPAA compliance or custom WAF rules. If you want to whitelist only your company IP address or block a specific country or dedicated customer success, these are like very expensive for us to maintain. So these three is not offered as part of the LTD.
Okay, for the payment gateway, so someone was asking, can we bypass
Yeah,
the
yeah.
card?
So we support PayPal, Stripe, PayUmoney, which is India, and Paystack Africa, and Point and Pay Government. If you're a county or anything, it will enable it US county. And you can also bypass the payment for courses, assessment, or live classes. You will see an option called Bypass Payment Gateway. You can collect payment externally, BrainCert. You can manually enroll the learners, or you can auto enroll using like Zapier or Pabbly in the future. You can also do that.
Okay, let me. Okay, this question is Funny. What do you mean by bundle pricing? Ramesh.
Yeah, yeah, we support course bundles. You can add multiple courses into your bundle,
I
and then you
see.
can sell it for one price. And that can you can also make it like a one-time or recurring subscription for all the bundles. Let's say add 5 courses to your bundle and sell it for higher price. It's possible.
Okay, I understand. So I think this is also possible, right? Give them free intro classes and pay for
Yeah,
advanced classes.
absolutely. So in the course, there is something called enable free preview. So let's say you have like 10 chapters in your course. The first chapter could be a free preview. Anyone can come without even logging in. They can go and look at how the course is going to look like, looking at the intro video of your course. If they want to unlock the full course, they had to pay to get access. The same applies to the assessment also. You can look at 5 preview questions, for example, and then if you like it, you buy the full version of the test and then get access to that. Multi,
Multi-sellers. Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of role based. You can design different workflows using the roles, groups, concept. If you have multiple seller onboarding specific groups, give them their own level of access. I think that's how it should work.
Okay. Can we create coupon based on I think geographical area?
Uh, no, this is the first time I'm hearing this. Like, it's not possible. You can create a global coupon that applies to all the product in the LMS platform, or specific product like a specific course assessment like that you can create, but not based on like geographic location. It's you
Okay.
can recommend in our roadmap. We can look at it. But thanks. That's something very interesting. I'm just hearing first time.
Yeah, because sometimes I mean they want to show it Indian customer, sometimes they want to show it in the European customer, that kind of thing. Okay,
Yeah,
Prabhas
there
is
is someone
asking.
already recommended the feature, like basically show the pricing based on the geographic location. If I'm from US, I see USD. If I'm from different countries like India, I see INR. Someone already recommended that in our roadmap. We will certainly look at it. Yeah, drip sequencing is a standard feature that comes with all the courses, all the tiers. We support drip feeding. You can slowly release the content. You can add all the content in advance after your student enrolls. You can release it slowly, like every week or every month. You can release the content. Yeah. You can do a pre-assessment just to see, understand the learner's capability, and based on that, where you can put them in a specific learning path. That's certainly very possible. Yeah, students and learners. See, end of the day, everybody is a registered user. Doesn't matter you're a learner or a power user or an admin or a super admin. You're all registered users. We support unlimited registered users. You can create any number of accounts created through single sign-on, bulk enrollments, self-enrollments, everything of that sort. And based on your role, you've been distinguished as a student or a teacher or a super admin or a power user type of thing.
Video resolution.
We don't restrict anything on the video resolution. It is what you upload. You can upload 4K video also. We stream as it is your 4K videos. We kind of like get compressed, but without losing any quality on the fly. You would see that when you upload some video and test it out, and it gets streamed like really, really fast with ultra low latency without too much buffering.
You understand this question?
Yeah. So when max concurrent users is reached, which typically in a very, very high peak scenario where 250 users is reached in a given second you're talking about, right? They will see like, try after some time, limit reach, some message will be shown to the user. But this is the base LTD offering that you can buy and keep. All the features will remain as it is, and you get like lifetime updates. Anytime you want to add a new limit increase, let's say you want to add 250 users more or 500 active users more in plan B and C, we can give you a very reasonable pricing, because we won't charge you for all the core features that you purchase with LTD. We only charge for specific limit increase. In that way, it's also cheaper for you in the long run. Whether you want to increase the virtual classroom limits or active user limits, it's completely possible.
Video hosting. Can we go to Bunny CDN and Cloudflare?
Yeah, we use Amazon CloudFront for streaming the videos. I mean, it's an integrated host managed solution, right? So we pick and choose which CDN we want to use to stream your videos. Sometimes we use like other CDNs also, like StackPath, whichever is optimal for the specific delivery. But this is an integrated feature. This is what we gonna offer you to stream your videos. You cannot bring in a CDN from outside.
Okay, watermarking features on the
Yeah,
files.
I believe the PDF files. You could do that. I believe. If not, we can certainly add that. I mean, it's not a big thing.
Okay, build up is from France, so he wants French for final users.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The In the earlier demo, I was showing about group-based language settings. So all the interface language can be translated to French based on the group level. You can put French for all the groups if you want, maybe specific groups. That's 100% possible.
So,
Different menus. Yeah, if you purchase a plan A, you will not see groups, roles, on certain dashboards. You won't see certain enterprise features. You won't see in plan A, which is kind of like tailored for individual coaches, entrepreneurs and instructors. Plan B and C are our enterprise gold plan that comes with all the full blown product. That's the reason your screen may be slightly off when if you are on plan A versus plan B and C.
but I think Jin was talking about just now. I saw he said that he bought the highest tier, but then
Oh
he
yeah,
don't.
even if you buy the highest plan, you have to go and customize. You have to enable catalog. You have to go enable certain features to turn it on. Go to extensions and turn on certain features. Right? It's not everything is not enabled by default. Yeah,
I
please go to
see.
basic setting, customize. Go to extensions, enable extensions like gamification, online shop that you want to use. You can turn off the features you don't need. Or you can restrict to certain number of users. Y- Uh, the platform is completely customizable based on your workflows.
Okay, this question is a bit long, so maybe you have
Oh
to
yeah,
go.
absolutely. You can create student who can enroll in a free course or enroll in a paid course, or like I said, the platform can be used for monetizing over your content like courses, or you can use it for internal employee training or customer partner training. You have your own product. You want to train your customers on your product. You can use our platform for customer training. You can read all the use cases in our platform. We support like very diverse use cases and industries. Whatever you're saying is 100% possible to him. Yeah, thank you.
Illegal download.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So all the content is encrypted in transit and at rest, and we also sign every single content and also the video file with a time-based token, which expire after a certain number of minutes, right? So when I'm watching a video, and then if I'm a very savvy user, I can have some network sniffers and do let's see packet, see where the video file this and that. Whatever you try to do, the link will expire after a few minutes. You cannot share it with other users. So that's the level of security we give.
Okay, Yasin, I think we will not be able to finish all the question. We still got maybe another quite a number of questions. I would suggest that after this live, maybe tomorrow or whatever, come back to our chat group and try to answer that in the chat.
Yeah,
Would that be
absolutely.
okay?
Just ask us in the chat. Albert has a great channel. You can go and ask anything there. We are monitoring all the chat where I get tagged or the BrainCert get tagged. So we're gonna go and answer all your questions in a timely manner.
Mhm. Okay, that's good. So,
Proctored
guys,
exams. Last thing, all but I see one question. Yeah, we support proctored exams through the combination of our assessment platform and virtual classroom together. Thank
okay.
you.
Okay, guys, I think we have come to almost the end of this live session, and we need to do the giveaway. And let me check. Okay, I will hide all your screen, and then I
Sure.
will
Thank
share
you.
my
Yeah.
screen. Okay, this is our wheels of names. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. I will just collect all the names. Okay, these are the names. 50 people. We have about 50 to 50 over 55 people that is present. So these are the names that have been submitted. Let me sort the name and check that any. Yeah, some are repeated names. I will take out. Ankit. Oh, these are two different persons. Okay, some of you put up the form 2 times. Hopefully that we can have everyone covered. Satu hingga. Okay, I think we have all the names. So let me shuffle. And we have 5 prizes to be won. There is a tier 1. I think we call it the lowest tier. But then even though it's a lower tier, it's actually a full-fledged LMS system, So guys, let me do the spin now, and we'll spin 5 times. Okay. Okay, let me see. Sumon Kabil, where is your name? Have you submitted your form? I'm not sure because I just copied from the form. If you have not submitted the form, then nothing I can do. Okay, guys, if you still want to participate, please submit the form. Then I will put your name there. But anyway, I will spin first name first. We don't want to waste too much time. Okay, let's go. Oh, Jao Ortegas. Congratulations. Jao, are you there to claim your prize? If you are there, just type your name in the chat so that we can award this LTD to you. Okay, let me check. Jao Ortega, are you there? Yeah, I saw your name. Congratulations. This is your name. So let me check the forms again, see whether anybody. Yeah, there are a few more guys. Okay, let me copy. Hold on, give me a few seconds. Sort it up. So I need to check so that, no repeated names, Yeah, sometimes we have repeated names. Some people just submit few times, Okay, let's go. So this is the second winner. Let's go. Oh, Iran Soa. Congratulations, Iran Soa. Are you there to claim the prize? Please type your name if you're around. If not, we will spin again, Iran Soa, Ratsimba Zalfi. Calling one, Iran Soa. Okay, I saw your name. Congratulations. So you are the second winner. Let me remove your name. And we're going to spin the third time. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Let's go. Bush O'Neill. Bush O'Neill or Bush O'Neill, I'm not sure. Are you there to claim the prize, Bush? Come on, come on. Okay, congratulations. Let me remove your name. So we have the 2 more prizes to be won. Let me shuffle again. Let's go. Touring car. Congratulations to him. Are you there to claim your prize? Touring car. Are you there? Touring car. Okay, congratulations to him. So this is the last prize that we're going to draw. We shuffle it, make it more random. And let's go. Nilayan. You won by a hairline. Almost. The middle almost spin over. Nilayan, are you there? I think you should be there. Nilayan Gosh. Somebody please ping him. I don't see his name. Nilayan Gosh. Is he there? Let me check. I don't see his name. Can somebody call him or ping him? Okay. Not here. Nilayan Gosh, calling one. Okay, Nilayan Gosh calling two. Toilet break. Yeah, sometimes. So should we leave him out and spin again? Okay, we have no choice. We have to leave him out and we'll spin again. So this is the last spin. So please be here so that you can win. Let's go. Build out. I think we should be around. Build out is from France. Come on, guys. Yes, I saw your name. Congratulations, Bill. You won a prize. Okay, let's show the winners here. The first one is Jao Ortega. Second one is Iransoa. Third one is Bush. Fourth one is Tuhin Ka. Nilayan not here. So the last one is Bill Up. Okay, congratulations, guys. We will announce the winners and how to claim the prize later. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, so I'm here. So that's the end of our webinar, and this today is quite a long session. It's about 50 minutes now, so we do not want to drag too long because everybody is tired, and it's also not too fair for the audiences to wait for the prize, but then it's getting too long. So before we end, I would like to say a few words about this thing. So you have seen that this is actually quite a complete system, for us, and quite a complete LMS system. and you find that if it is good, meet your needs, please go ahead and buy, because as you know, this is Black Friday season. You have one code that is a BFCM22 for 15% discount, and this will last until 27th of November, which is actually Monday, I think. So if you think that this is something that you are looking for, go ahead and buy, because you have 60 days refund period. Try it out. If you don't like, you can always refund. So with that, I would like to say thank you to Yasin and also his team. Abdul and Rini. Thank you for your excellent presentation and also demo. Definitely, this is something that a very good session. I would say, and you can see that a lot of people are actually give you good comments and also good praises. So, and thanks again, you guys, audience. And Yasin, do you have anything to say to the audience?
Yeah, first of all, Albert, thanks for the opportunity, and we sincerely thank everyone who joined the session and asked a lot of awesome questions. We are here to support through this journey. Like anytime you have any issue, even if you don't want to be a customer, if you want to ask us something, please feel free to send us an email or create a support ticket. Tag us in the Facebook. We'll try our best to answer all your questions. And again, we sincerely thank for this opportunity to present the solution here to this audience.
Mhm. Yeah, before we say bye bye, I would add one more thing. Is a lot of people also forgotten. There are a lot of LMS system in the market which is actually using WordPress. But of course, WordPress, you will actually do your own hosting, your own kind of updating, that kind of thing. So with this system, you don't have to do all the dirty work. Yasin will do it for you. So you actually just open up the box, take out the thing, and use it. So that's all I have to say.
Creating an enterprise product, managing it, and checking all the compliance requirement like SOC 2, ISO, it's no joke, right? We spend like over $50,000 every year just to maintain the compliance for all these frameworks, right? It's very tricky when it comes to security and compliance and everything, and also maintaining an enterprise product with so many users, so many data centers. It's no joke. There are a lot of do-it-yourself product out there. You can buy a lot of plugins here and there, create your own WordPress site or Joomla or Moodle site. But again, end of the day, you have to take care of everything: your security, users. But some people really like doing that, but if you want to offload the entire solution to an enterprise product like ours, where you want to focus only on your business, this is a great opportunity. That's all.
Okay, with that, I will say good night, and I mean good morning in the US, but we here over in Asia, it's good night. So thank you guys, and see you again in another webinar. Bye bye.
Thank you,
Thanks,
everyone.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye bye.
you.